Hi, Tim Roye for Warriors.com. Continuing with training camp live here. Of course, it is Monday, another day of practice, and I can just tell by the T-shirt that Kent Bazemore put in a good deal of work today. Good day?
Yeah, it's been every day for me. I was just trying to make my teammates better. The intensity in practice has been, off the charts. Everybody's come back from last year, a year stronger, a year smarter, a year better. So, from every position, top to bottom, has been great battle.
What's funny is that you look at this floor right now. There's a lot of good players on this floor. Your scrimmages have to be fun.
Yeah, definitely. They got the teams mixed up. It's not no first team or second team. They got them pretty even. We battle every day. All drills go down to the wire. It's just really, really competitive.
We talked on Media Day about your summer just in terms of what was going on. Well, now let's talk a little bit about your basketball. What things did you work on this summer?
Just shooting, confidence. Watched a lot of film. It's broke down a lot of things that, I got to improve on next year. Like my closeout defensively, body position on defense, those type of things, like the small things that have helped me, help my team this year.
How important is it for you to be a threat with your jump shot?
Oh, it's very, you don't want to be a liability on offense. You don't want to have to play 4 on 5 on offense. I can guard a lot of players. Defense is my calling, but, if I can hit open jumpers, and make plays for my teammates, it'd be a lot better for me.
We have some questions. Of course, you can fire away on Facebook, Twitter, or you can even go to Instagram. Our questions for Kent. First one is from Matt Patterson, 30. What did you work on most this offseason? That's a question we just talked about. But talk about your shooting. What kind of things did you do to help your shooting?
I just shortened my release. Made it a lot faster. I got very long arms, so I catch the ball at a higher position. It's shorter, so I have less room for error on my jump shot, hand position. And just overall confidence, just knowing whatever shot I'm going to shoot is going to go in.
And a shorter release also means that they have to close out on you quicker.
Exactly. One thing I can do is put the ball on the floor, so once I get guys to respect, my jump shot, then the game will be a lot easier for me.
Another question is, what will Bazemoring look like in 2013, 2014? You cannot escape this.
Yeah, I know. Who knows? Last year this time I didn't know Bazemore was going to be what it was, so we'll see. I got what I had last year, and this is my second year, so I'm definitely sure it's going to be better.
Tito C10 wants to know, what personal goals do you have for this season?
To win, help my teammates out, get minutes, and just play the game that I love.
Jay Placeholder, how long does a pair of basketball kicks last you on average?
Depends, but Under Armour does such a great job at sending, shoes every week, twice a week sometimes. So I'll switch them out here and there. I rarely wear the same pair of shoes to practice. My teammates helping me a little bit for it, but, they take care of me, and I switch out shoes. Probably 2. If I wear a pair of shoes every day, probably like 2 weeks.
What about at home? Do you have an extensive shoe collection?
Oh, yeah, all my cross-training shoes, running shoes are all at home. I got a closet with straight shoes all over the floor, Under Armour shoes on the floor, so I chain those up every day.
Let's go to Facebook, and Janelle Laura wants to know, where does your passion for the game come from?
It's cliche, but the blood, sweat, and tears, it took me a lot of work to get here. All the circumstantial things that I've been through on and off the floor just makes me playing here a lot better, and that's the way I show it. Jumping up and down, dancing, playing as hard as I can, playing as if it's my last game.
We're all excited about the season. The fans are excited about the season. What are you guys talking about?
Winning. We all here for one purpose. Last year left a bitter taste in our mouth. We definitely outplayed the Spurs in some parts, but losing that really showed us that we are capable of winning, and we just want to win. We just working hard. We doing everything we got to do. Getting extra lifts in, getting up extra shots, just those type of things just to win the championship.
You're right in the middle of 2-a-days. Are you looking forward to Saturday and playing in a preseason game?
Yeah, we're beating up on each other. It'd be good to beat up on somebody else in a different uniform, and it's going to be some adjustments early on. Everybody getting to know each other's game, collectively. But it's going to be a fun process, and I think this is a team that's going to get better every game.
Final question now. You're working out all the time. You played in summer league, but do you get sore during training camp?
Oh yeah, but it's all mental. Your mind tells your body what to do. If I'm sore, obviously I'll be sore, but I'm here to get better, so I got to put that to the side. Especially in the position I'm in. I want to get minutes, so I can't ill afford to be sitting out of practice or nursing something. If I can walk, I'm gonna play.
Okay. Kent Bazemore, thank you for coming by and helping us out here at Warriors.com.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. That's Kent Bazemore. I'm Tim Roye. More to come. We hope to be talking with Andrew Bogut in just a few minutes here at Warriors.com as our coverage of Training Camp 2013 continues.
Turn your receiver off for me.
All right. Not much. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. Hi, Tim Roye. We continue our coverage streaming live on Warriors.com. Training Camp Live 2013. Andrew Bogut is our guest. And how are two-a-days treating you?
Easy. Not as hard as the last season, obviously coming in healthy. There have been some tough sessions, but we're as of today we're done with two-a-days if we compete the way we're supposed to the next couple of days. So we've had a good weekend, and hopefully we keep building on it.
I saw when you spoke to the reporters on media day, you said you had dropped 6 or 7 kilos.
That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah, we're just trying to get America to catch up with the rest of the world, enjoying the metric system.
It's a one-man crusade. He's trying to keep it going here. What was that like, though, for you? Because it was a summer where you weren't rehabbing per se. You were kind of working out. That had to be a nice change of pace.
It was great. The first month or so, I rehabbed and kind of built up my sessions towards getting to 110%. And by August, late July, I was already working out at full capacity, and it just felt great to come into the gym, spend 10, 15, 20 minutes, get myself loose, stretching, get my ankle loose, you get things loose, and then just going at it. No restrictions. It just felt really nice, and not having a trainer there with a stop clock saying you can only do 30 minutes today or you can only do X. And it felt really good.
It's funny because I think some of our fans may not remember, but when you were playing with the Bucks, you could run the floor all the time.
Yeah, I could do a lot of different things when I was healthy. So it's not an excuse. I needed to get back to getting the ankle as healthy as it can get, and I'm at that point now. Body feels great. I lost some pounds. I mean, the issue last season, I couldn't lose. I wanted to lose weight, but I couldn't because I couldn't do enough conditioning because they're like you only do 30 minutes of on-court stuff, and then it leaves a lot to try and knock out on the bike.
So how do you feel when you look around this gym and see some of the guys that have been brought in for this year?
The organisation has been great. They're going to continue to try and get better. And it's a blessing to be part of an organisation like this that doesn't just go out there and just sign players for the hell of signing players. They do their research. We've got a smart analytical team that goes through things and addresses needs that they think we're weak at and what we need to get better at. And I think we've done that. And I like the balance of our team, even our bench. Our bench is going to be very, very good again this season, and hopefully we can have more success than we did last season.
Well, a lot of the fans have been sending in questions via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. At Warrior Boomers wants to know, are you confident that you can return to your all-NBA level this season?
I'm pretty confident, yeah. I really feel good. The body's taking a lot of steps forward, and I feel like I'm just out there playing basketball now, so it takes a lot of pressure mentally and physically off my body. But I'm not too worried about personal accolades. I want to get back to the form I was in before the injury. But as long as we're getting wins on the board and everyone's playing their role, guys are going to have to sacrifice on this team. We've got too many scorers and too many guys that can score 20 a night. Guys are going to have to give something up from themselves, if there's 2 or 3 extra touches or whatever it is, because we just got too many weapons.
Vu wants to know, how has the chemistry been in training camp?
It's been good. Usually when you have new faces, it takes some time, but the new guys that we've signed this season have bought into our philosophy and what we're trying to do. The coaches have been upbeat and positive. Coach Jackson has been great, as always, staying positive and keeping things upbeat. And he hasn't killed us in training camp, but he hasn't been light. So he's very good at measuring the stick. Being a former player, he's not one of those coaches that's going to come and have 5 days in a row of two-a-days, and by the end of it you can't walk, and it takes you a month to get the soreness out of your legs. So as players, we have to respond to that, and when we're out here, we give our all.
Just a couple more. One at Seth30Fan. What is your favorite social media network?
Twitter's my favorite. It's pretty much my only one. I think there's just too many these days. So I try to just, if you have every social media out there is, you won't have time to brush your teeth or have a shower or eat, because you're just going to be constantly on your phone. So I don't want to be one of those people that's constantly got a phone to my face. Human interaction is still an underrated value, I think.
But the interaction, though, with the fans on Twitter, I have a Twitter account, but I have a very limited following. But for someone like you, that's got to be unbelievable to get the fan interaction so quickly.
It is, and especially being an international player, some friends and family and fans from back home can actually follow, my daily happenings a little more. So they appreciate that, and fans are the ones that give us the opportunity to do what we're doing. Without the fans, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing and what we love and making a living out of it.
There's no question about that. You talk about family back home. I don't think a lot of our fans realize here in the States that you're always in winter. When was the last time you really had a summer?
Oh, that's why I shoot off to Croatia in the off season for a little bit. When I go back to Australia, it's obviously reverse in the different hemispheres. So we have Christmas in the summer. So when I go back there, it's winter. So I try to shoot off to Croatia for about 6 weeks, just so I can get a bit of sunshine.
And you have family there?
Yeah, I have family there. My whole family's from there. My blood's Croatian. My whole roots, as far back as I've traced back, is from Croatia.
And from what I hear from people that have told me, other players, it's unbelievable there. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is. One of our head trainer actually came out to check on me and make sure I was doing everything I was supposed to be doing in the summer. So it wasn't a bad deal for him to get a free trip out to Croatia. And I'm on an island too, so it's beautiful. It's a very nice part of the world. It's very underrated in my opinion, and I hope it stays that way, because the more people isn't the better for me.
Final question for you from Facebook. Run Yamakawa wants to know, can we look forward to any new offensive moves this season?
We're going to look forward to some offensive moves. Last season I had none. So last season I was kind of just stuck pounding the ball and was very one-dimensional because I wasn't moving around very well. But this season I felt like I've got my feet back under me and I can do a lot of different things.
We get right into it starting Saturday, 3 games in 4 nights. You looking forward to that?
Definitely. The best time of the year is once the real games start. Obviously we've got to wait another month till the real ones start, but it's just good to get out there, and I think the most important thing is we're not beating on each other anymore. We can beat up on someone else.
And for folks who want to follow you on Twitter, your Twitter handle is?
Pretty simple, at Andrew Bogut, so very, very easy.
Hey, Andrew, thank you for your time, and best of luck the rest of the training camp, and we'll see you on the court on Saturday.
No worries, go Dubs.
All right. That's Andrew Bogut. I'm Tim Roye. We continue with more of our coverage, Warriors Training Camp Live 2013.
Next time I know, get on that side.
Yeah, that side, yeah. You want to wrap it up?